We are joined today with Greenville University women's basketball head coach Roy Mulholland. Coach, congratulations on making the tournament, and thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. Yeah, good to be here.
A couple quick questions as we go into the tournament. Give fans a little look at your team. This year's been one of the more successful seasons for the program, winning your second SLIAC regular season title in program history.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little about that achievement for the team?
Yeah, and it really has been a team kind of achievement. We have a lot of depth, playing 10 or 11 kids, and while we certainly have some kids who are outstanding players, standout players, it's really been more the group effort that's led us there. And we've been building the last couple of years. 2 years ago, we were able to win the tournament. Last year, we had a chance to go to the NCCAA. So these kids know what success is like. And I think they've just been sort of building to this point, and it's nice to see it continue.
You mentioned team. That leads me into my next question. You're the top shooting team in the conference, led by Wesley Woodard, of course. Can you talk about her inside game and then the ability of the rest of the team to hit their open shots?
Yeah, it's nice when you're not one-dimensional. We sort of have an inside-outside game, and Wesley's just a solid player. I mean, she's obviously a really good player, but her work ethic just kind of is the thing that tops it off. I mean, she just constantly works. She's always going, has a motor, very strong, probably leads the conference in and ones, can score inside and take a bump. But also is really smart and is a good passer. And it's probably one of the underrated things that people don't know about her. And she really has a good feel for when she's one-on-one and can go and when there's a kick out. And then fortunately, she has a lot of teammates out around the three-point line. They're able to knock it down. And so to be able to have that sort of inside-outside combination has been really helpful for us this year.
You mentioned, final question, as you guys have kind of built up over the last couple of years,
Yeah.
Obviously your senior group has been, at the forefront of that. Yeah. Can you talk about your group of seniors, Laura, Maria, Meredith, etc.?
Yeah, it really has. I mean, it's been a group that not only was instrumental the last couple of years, maybe a little bit more in support roles, but not necessarily. Some of them were still lead roles. But they were really able to come in behind and sort of help the classes that were in front of them, which were good classes. And now it's kind of their show, and they've had some goals. I mean, one of them was we hadn't won the conference in a long time, and they wanted to do that and host the tournament. And they really complement each other. I mean, they're great kids, they're good students, kind of friends on and off the court, but they each sort of have their own unique role. Maria, kind of, I always call her sort of, we have a Cadillac but had no engine, and Maria's the engine that kind of makes that thing roll. Laura's been a solid player for us for 4 years. At her size 6'1", to be able to step out and shoot the three and do all the things that she can do makes her a pretty tough matchup for folks. And then Kelly's kind of our guts, our grit. She's our defender. She leads us in rebounding, and she kind of does all the little bit. And then Meredith kind of is as a well-rounded player. I mean, shoots it well, but can play inside, has good wingspan, rebounds, and so they've just really been a good complement. We have a couple of seniors who are part of our team still that don't play as much. Lauren Stevenson is one of our seniors who's been with us, and if you look at our bench culture, she's the kid that helps that thing go. I mean, our bench is just fun to watch, and they're active and involved in the games, and it's really kind of one of the things we're known for. And then Lindsay Burton has been physically unable to play. She's been dealing with some health issues, but has been a student assistant coach for us this year. And again, just one of those great culture kids. So it's really that group of 6 kids that have gone through together that have brought us to this point.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Great. Thanks.